Good morning, everybody. I had to fix the stream information on Twitch. Thank you, Alaskan, for letting me know about that. And make sure that StreamerBot was up and doing its thing, which it appears to be. So, okay. This morning, hi, Uppers. Hey, Dark. Hi, Alaskan. Too long to do what? If you want to do the tree thing, we can do that too. Man. Okay, so I did the bridge. I did the I'll do the balconies up there. My nap took too long to join you while seed scouting. Oh, I mean, I can build for a little while in the aftermath, and then we can do that. Or I mean, I'm up for anything. So whatever you want. I need to know what I should do on this wall. So so that may stall out. I may not do anything and just go over and clean up in the aftermath if you guys have any ideas. And if you'd rather not see that, then we can run over. That's why I put a question mark. We can run over and do whatever we want. So, so I fixed this wall. Everybody's familiar with this wall. We're in Westgate, and it has all the orc banners and stuff up there, and I just had to get rid of them. So I kind of mimicked what was behind it with what we had, and so that's what I'm left with. And now I don't know if it's my mind just doesn't want to cover up the nice pretty wall now, or if it's that I just don't have an idea of what to put there yet. So if you have ideas, well, let me know. Kind of want to go with the theme of over here. That Sleepy's bakery. Aw, thank you. Yeah, so I had to come out a little bit. That's why it doesn't look as deep up there at the top. So anyway, I came out just enough to be able to cover up the thin facade of granite. But originally, well, I've done it before, and so I guess I was just stuck in that mode. I was thinking of doing like a statue, like a monument sort of thing here, centered, doing, I don't know. But then I thought it kind of is not in the same theme of all this. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, you sleep and just wake up and nap on and off, and when you're ready, you let me know. And if it's later this afternoon, we'll do that too. So this wall, I don't know. I don't know if I should just add lights. I tried doing green wall, doing like the vine stuff going up, or doing like the green granite stuff. I tried the green granite stuff and it just looked weird. That stuff. And then I also, I mean, it looks fine there, but when you start going up, it just looks weird. And it looks fine there. Frame the statue with the end poles and lattices. That would work. Yeah. Yeah, if that's what you're talking about too, Alaskan. Yeah. Cool. Hey, are you guys hearing the streamer bot talking? Because I have it set up like Mariax, but I have it going into my ear. But I wanted to know if you guys are hearing it too, or if it's doing it correctly. Got you. The one in the center. No, streamer bot. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Alaskan. Yeah, I like those ideas. Okay. Cool. So kind of do like a tierish sort of thing. But I like it when it's wrapped into there too. Sorry, thinking brain got engaged. I also I take magnesium, health stuff, whatever. Oh, those aren't going to be exact, are they? Now here's where we find out how exactly off I am. So it's going to be better just to. Okay. So if I get a little sleepy, that's why. So I'm wondering if, by what you guys mean, if you want like, tiers of plants, kind of like the hanging gardenish sort of, like the garden stuff over there. Am I on the balcony? A hanging garden. I'm just throwing it. Okay, first of all, I know you don't say it like that, but the streamer bot, I wish you could hear her, because she's very condescending when she says dear. Like, that's not Alaskan. I know her voice. Like, LOL, it's what you want, dear. Like, that could be another stream. I'd have to take it off the ear thing though, whatever, so you could hear it, just so we could just laugh. But anyway, I meant to do these ones down here. I like the idea of that it's you guys are okay. That it's I hear the neighbor dogs every once in a while. It says, yeah, it's pretty neutral. It says, what happens when I say it's what you want, love, instead? So that's pretty neutral. Yeah, the deer was like, oh, wow. Somebody's got some bias. Oh, hey, have you guys seen, squirreling, sorry. The video Gigi put out, Gaming Grandma put out, last night for the finish of her thing. Hopping over to YouTube, I don't want to miss the fun. Yep, no problem. Perfect. Like, I'm not trying to be anything with Twitch. I'm just trying to get more exposure to help more people, so that's all I'm doing. Personally, I don't like ads, so hey, knock it off. Before I did squirrel and now I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? That's not happening. Oh, EPPURRS. Oh my god, this is funny. Okay, so what I was saying, she did a whole wall. I'm wondering if I can do like, you know what, I just can just use those little things. But basically she used those as, she did a whole wall of this stuff across, and then she used that as a planter shelf. You guys are hilarious. A bigger one, huh? Theo, chicka wow wow, rolling on the floor laughing. I totally wish you guys could hear her. I have to take it off. Okay, is it gonna look weird to do stuff like that where they're mismatched, but these ones will be the same? Okay, so fun fact, I mean, I'm back to learning German again. I did a couple years, not high school English, but in, or high school German, but like in, on some, yes, but make it spicy. And so I just thought, oh, I wonder what I remembered from, you know, using that. I don't remember what it was. What was the platform back then or whatever? Wow, she actually did pretty good on that one. But I was surprised how much I actually remembered. I thought I just remembered how to count and stuff, not like real things. No, apple cider is not. Well, I don't know about German apple cider. It might be spicy. So here's my question, Eppers. Why are mice and owl okay, why are things like mice and oh, I guess I could put higher. Oh, I can't because those are the first. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So why are they feminine? Okay, thank you. Getting sidetracked. Just do your job. Do your job. So why are they feminine? You know, cat and mouse. Why is a mouse feminine? What I can't understand. Doesn't work, is it? Alright, never mind. I don't want to do a whole deleting stuff, so. Ah. Well, that makes me feel better. So kind of like English, right? Nothing. Nothing. Un lápiz. So is that what? Sorry, swirling. Lighting for up here. Torches? Question mark? Ah. Hey, Toad.
Ever wonder what
Okay.
sunlight feels like?
Streamlabs says, like and subscribe. We'll work on that one. Okay. All right. So we're making this a plant wall. Then we're going to go over to a math. Aftermath. Words are hard. Is that off? Oh, it's just okay. So I need ideas on what we want to do in the aftermath. Do we want to do the ladies up there? They would look like. Really wanted to do the I know I'm starving. Looks like she's farther back, doesn't she? I don't know. Let's see if it matters. Nope. Not bad. Let's do something on that second tier, and then let's do something on the bottom. Do we want to do planter boxes? Here's a question. Oh yeah, I have to be able to get up there. Oh. For what? Yes. Yes, yes. Will it? Kind of the way I'm looking. The way I'm. Hey, Toad. My streamer bot. I swear. So here's my thinking behind this whole excuse me, area is I'm thinking that it's kind of a celebration of the water. That's why there's so many plants. Toad said frog. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I want it to go behind it. Oh wait, it can. It can. It can.
Eight.
That'll work. That one's out a little bit further. See if I can jump that. Whee! Yeah. And English went even further than that, or you know, American English went further than that, didn't we? Tell us how you really feel, Uppers. Don't hold back. I love it. Hey, Mariac. We're gonna see how that one looks. I am finishing up this wall in Westgate. Kind of looking at there it goes.
Orcs, we got orcs.
So over in Westgate where I did the bridge, I did the balcony over there. I'm kind of looking at this. I was saying earlier that it's like a celebration of the water. So I wanted to do plants up on this dais or whatever you want to call it.
Ever wonder what sunlight feels like?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. And can hear, man, this I really wish you could hear the spot. She's like nailing it. And she learned how to say Alaskan care. Because in the beginning she was saying Alaskan care. Alaskan care. And now she's like Alaskan care. I was like, I don't know. I know that one is sticking out a little bit more. It's gonna bother me. Probably gonna have to pull this out a little bit. But I was thinking, yeah, yay, nailed it. Good job. But Alaskan and Peppers were saying to do, and so I just started going off with it. So nice. I think I'm gonna put some oh yeah, I was gonna never listening. Case phonetic means. I mean, I like the fact that German actually to me is very easy to, most words to get. I don't know. I mean, you know, mouse is mouse, you know, or mouse. But, you know, I mean, I'm probably saying it wrong, but like, you can pretty much get what people are saying, right? What are you guys doing? Why are you yelling? Oh, you know what? Nobody asked your opinion. Where's your friend?
That's all you got.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know anything Dutch, so yeah. Okay, so we had wheat, oats. What? Yeah, oats up here. So what should I put here? I'm gonna do light, obviously. Eventually I'll do that. I was debating here. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that would be pretty easy to kind of figure if you knew what the words were, like put them together, you know? Okay, she got that wrong. Beer bit. No, it's bita. All right. Yeah, so I was messing around with this, trying to think if I should push this out because of these stairs or just have the stairs, you know, come through like that. But I don't care enough to worry about it. So I'm thinking about plants. Tree here. So what plants should I need to make a... Huh. I'm learning a lot today. Yeah, I'm not liking the light. Hi, Almond Plays. So I need to know what plants. I'm gonna do... ferns. Do we have ferns? I mean, to plant. I'm sorry. Just seeing what these are going to look like coming up. I want taller stuff up there, obviously, so we can see them. Maybe the flowers on that second row. Okay, translate for everybody. What is fou fromage? And then I need to figure out where to put lights. Maybe in a cagey sort of thing. So after I plant this, I can head over to Aftermath, if that's what we want to do. And I need ideas for what I'm doing over there. I was thinking the way that the map is set up, that I would need housing maybe there. Can I reach it? Yes. Quiet, guys. Copy. Agreed. I would stay away from the area that, well, I mean, that first area, for sure, of covering the floor. But otherwise, it's good. Great minds. But even right next to it is kind of... Yeah, it does. It really does. Okay, so... That's cool. Cat is very used to felt the squeaky toy.
Bring the big guy. Help.
Yep. I'm still wondering if it has to do, like, if there, you know, causation doesn't always equal correlation kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, that was enough to trigger my PTSD about it. Maybe just leave that floor alone in that very first section. Because I built up on the sides and I didn't have any issues. Then, but I'm not saying that that in any way indicates that you're not going to have issues, you know. Nice. Okay, I'm not sure that those are going to come up high enough to see. But we'll see. Take a little nap, shall we? Yeah, it's Elven Quarter. Oops. I'm liking it. I need light here. Let's do... Oh, I don't That's... Oh. I know what that is. But I can't... Alright, we're gonna cover that up. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, ma'am. So it's hitting those planters. All right. What I was wondering about doing... Okay, here. I'm not going to get sidetracked because we were going to go over to the aftermath. So, what do you guys think of housing over there? Doesn't really do that, does it? Yep, by the time I did this, it just went around. Okay. What I'm thinking is doing I have to do one at a time, aren't I? Okay. Uh-oh. Your dropped eyes, your cat, even more. Hey. Put that back. Not that it's growing yet. Oh yeah, there was two there. That's right. Okay. I was like, I swear, I was looking at it. Talking to myself. Sorry, everybody. Now, I probably made it too small. Why doesn't it want to be in there? Because it's too small? kind of defeats the purpose of there. Those two. Okay. Plants down on this first level. Weird. Yes, but if I can't put it here, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. About. I don't like that. Well, be picky then. All right. Yay. That is off. All right. Definitely off. Mm. Hmm. So it'll go there. What's up at the top? Damage. Got it wrong, I think. What is your preference on that? Better clean up in case Nathan pops by.
Orcs! We got orcs!
I already have planters in there. Weird. So the singles came in, but the it was because of that one square. Alright, well, we'll be covering it anyway. You happy with my lines, Mariac? Trying to line them up like you would. Yeah, go the hard way. It's fine. Probably should. Excuse me, guys. Thank you. Sure. I don't think it does. But I'm willing to play. But I don't want to get... Gazlerenden Upoyum is what she said. Is that right? Okay, what am I planting here? I think we're just gonna, because it's the main thing that's important, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Where are you? With the pretty mushroom. Agreed. Okay. What do we think? Yay! I'll find a better place to do that as soon as I decide what we're doing. And you're who matters, right? Yeah, I do too. I think it fits. Okay. Put on our speedy boots. Hey, take off my pants. What is this? I think the speedy boots are... Well, I guess that makes sense, right? It's beautiful. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I wanted it to go along with the bridge and the gardens. Balcony garden. This is the back side of it. I don't know if anybody hasn't watched the video. It kind of steps down, put the waterfalls in play. Yeah, I just think it's hilarious that with mine it always seems to take off the pants, which I guess makes sense because if you're going to put your shoes on, you need to take your pants off sometimes. Usually the other way around. So anyway, this is the balcony. Garden. So then the whole view would be... Makes sense, right? Alright, let's go to the aftermath. What are we doing there? Working on these hallways. Just making them hallways. But a little bit more classed up. Of course we're building. I meant... a beer. Oh, orcish medicine. We don't want that. What do we want? We want hot coffee. Sure.
Billy has a ruby wine and Yari a copper mead, a bronze and stout for far with trout fresh caught from the stream. Gloin had spied and opal cider
I turn the music down.
behold, but best of all
Sorry.
throughout the hall was ale of shining gold.
Oh, I live for
Uncover
ale, a
dangers of
fire,
the
and a
workers.
song.
Yeah. I just don't want to sit here and go through my actually I'll leave this up. Elven bread to... Okay, so woo! Got the village there with a little bit of stuff. Had the marketplace. This is just a hallway. Got Epper's Grandurin down there with the museum and the library and park. And then Aftermath is this way. So we're gonna have to... I don't like that... I don't know. I don't know how to bring the... make this make sense. You know what I mean? For it. Never trust the Orcish medicine. So we're going to come up against... Can we get rid of this? I think I had to make a bridge last time to get rid of all this. Yeah. Okay, so this will be a bridge. So that makes sense because those can be stairs that go down. Okay, I'm happy with that. So then normal stuff in here. Nice. I did do the redid these pillars, anticipating building in here. So do we think it makes sense to do housing then? Or what makes sense down this little chute? So this one is only going to get rid of the top of that, right? Doesn't get rid of the whole pillar. Doesn't get rid of anything. So in my world, I put this as like a secret room back here. That's gonna work. So if you have a way of making it these fallen things make sense, incorporating them, I'd love to hear it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my boots off because this is getting dizzy. Get stoned? What? So before I made this a hallway, and I'm thinking of trying to make it into like a facade. Nothing here. I'm looking forward to all kinds of new things going in. But right. Not that I'm completely sure what fresco art is. But any art whatsoever would be. Gotta love the dev pick. You can do it. Oh, come on. Oh, cool. I got it. Lucky swing on the way down. Okay. Why are you not going? Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking, we said housing, right? Did we all agree on that? We're not going to be building here. We can't put a hearth here. We can't put here. Start with around. barely glanced. Nothing over there. Thanks. And anytime you need to go back to sleep, you do it. Yep. Just getting started. So I think, because nobody gave me their input. Just kidding, it's fine. I'm thinking building, like houses. But, yeah. Even though I don't need support, I gotta put it in just to look like a building. This is good. This is good. That's right. Agreed. Just get the basics in and then make this pretty. Okay. What do you think about the area in between? Where's it? Yeah. Yep. I like the way that I used to just put torches. That's not gonna matter. I used to put torches And then I liked how Axebear did fireplaces behind them, so that it looked actually like, you know, a living room-ish, like the more... Yeah, stupid work. I'm thinking just, like, well, I'm glad I can entertain you and make it less stupid, hopefully. Yeah, I'm thinking housing. Because of how it comes up into, like, right next to the, Grand Durin and all the other things. Guess it could be housing, and I don't know. Well, that's what I'm going with anyway. Because we already have an entry over in the other what's that gate called? Yeah, because that's right on the other side, just down from it. You know what I mean? So where we are at the top of the map, that whole rectangular spot is, why are we drifting? The aftermath. And then, no, I mean, you're laughing, but that's actually what I was thinking, down by the doors of Durin, over by Westgate. So this makes sense to be more of a housing sort of way in the back. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Question is this one big house here, or are these two separate houses? Two separate houses. Got stairs. And which ones? How many languages does everybody else speak? Why does that look off? What? Nice. I don't know if I would say silly American. That's usually true, but I think that Europeans speak more languages because it's easier for them if you think like the States, you know, going from one state to another all the time, but except their countries, and so they need to speak more languages and stuff, you know, or they take their trips abroad for, you know, their gap year or whatever. So there's like a reason for it to happen, and then just like with, you know, like I'm sure the reason Toad speaks some Spanish and a tiny bit of German was either he took one in high school, or he lives close where some, you know, a lot of people speak Spanish, and so he needed to learn it so that he could interact with people, right? So it's the same thing as in Europe, except that they have more countries that are right there. My son is learning Japanese. I think that's pretty freaking cool. To just up and decide to learn a language, you know? I don't know. Alright, let's light this place up. Yeah. I like what you did there. Well, I can't blame anybody or yourself. Okay, so I'm thinking statues here. Almost like gargly. Ooh, but we have these now. Really? It's not a requirement anymore? Alright. Let's do the wandering over here. Wow. Yeah. I think that's the one thing I regret. My grandfather was full-blooded Hungarian and my grandmother full-blooded Scandinavian, and I never learned either one. Let's come back here a little bit. Are they gonna let me do it if I come back here? Important stuff. Huh. Oh shoot, I used to know it. Her last name was Hageson, 2 A's, and she was from I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. Oh, so she was full-blooded Scandinavian, and I don't remember where they immigrated into Montana. I want to say Norway, but it might have been Sweden. I'm trying to remember the name of the town because that will tell me where. Like I said, like, you know, both of them were old school, right? So it's like, you know, when I would say, you know, Grandma, teach me Hungarian, teach me to speak how you guys are speaking, you know, and they would say, okay, but you have to come here. I'm not gonna, you know, like basically they weren't gonna do this like language course. You just had to come and listen to them speak, and that was how you were gonna learn it. And since I didn't, then I didn't learn. So I actually started learning Hungarian through like what's that app called? Duolingo. And I got pretty far, but all the things confuse me. The why, you know, like I guess the grammar rules. Well, correct. Denmark. Wait, I should ask my husband. You know what? I'm gonna ask my husband. He's the, where did GG? I know. It's gonna bug me. Like that earworm thing. There we go. It's gonna be off center. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Ah, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, okay. Okay. Sorry, Hagenson. Those. It is not going to let me do it. Why? Wants to be buried. Why won't it let me just do it on here? Yeah, there's a whole hot zone around that. Okay, so we can have off-center statues, or what can we put there? Will it let me put this? It'll let me put this. We're gonna go with this. I wanted to do statues. Darn it. Because I know I can put the one guy here. This guy, I've sunk him before, but he wants to be off-center. And I just can't do off-center. I'm gonna do this. Nobody noticed that it's slightly off center, okay? Just reading. Okay. Back. The rock. Make the pretty stuff. Well, they left in like 1920, so I doubt there was a IKEA or Spotify there yet. Like that. Or when in doubt, fall back on the DLC. I did not know that. Pretty impressive. Come on, really? Go inside. Okay. Weird. This is a strange area to build. We're just making leaves. Bravo. So it's the living plant, anything that needs to have any kind of interactionary thing. Easy. Crazy. Okay. I see. I'll let you have your laws of whatever you're doing. Now let's see. Doesn't solve my problem. Ideas, anybody? True. Thank you for the reminder. But there are like a bajillion of everybody with my last name. So that's couldn't be raised very easily. Okay, well. Yes. I am not happy with that. I can't figure out what's bugging me about it. I think I was set on the statues. I think. Maybe. What do you think? Lights, for sure. Can't dress that up anymore because of the red around it. It's gonna have to come out. Put one stuff through. Lights in this area. Help of the higher area. Maybe? Well. You're talking about this area in here? Doing the whole... Or pulling it out to here. The problem is, for this area, is that the... there's something here that's not letting, see how it goes red? Something there that doesn't want you to build past there. And then it goes all the way back to right at this wall. So if I go inside the wall, it's okay. But yeah. So I can't pull the wall all the way out here. And if I pull it back all the way here, then the rock kind of sticks out. So then I don't know. For in here, that could work for making lights in there. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Gigi. What? I could bake this. Everybody loves Grandma. Going to ooh, nice. Nice. Oh, I agree. Speaker bot, just so everybody would like to know. that was curious earlier is back to not understanding what Alaskan is. It's that, but yeah. I think she was talking about me. So Mariak, I think she was talking about me because I was saying her last name. So she was just cautioning me to not do that. I think. Or it was a general thing to everybody. Nope. So what I think I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a little bit of what was mentioned earlier. What was it? About the pulling some out. Anyway, to give it more of a yep. Agreed. Anyway, so if I pull this out, then I can, nope. Nice. Cool. Nightan. So if you push the, I'm about to do it over here. If you push the, DLC vines, whichever one you want. Normally, if you want them to show well, you got to put the bushier side out, and then push them into, you push them into the wall, or into the, granite words. The other thing you can do, so you can see that it's growing, like maybe growing up the side of the thing, is to kind of just poke them out here and there. Just put these in the wall. Just kind of pull them out and then barely push them back in. And it looks like they're growing like the older buildings, you know? Thanks. I think it's hilarious that we spend so much time rejudging all these buildings. And then I sit here and start making them look older. Okay, well. And then I switch them so it doesn't look like they're all, you know. So. To that porch, put some lights up. See if that makes me happy. Oh, thank you. So I also like to try to think of like plants in their natural like how they would normally grow. So if you're like the bushier would be on the bottom, and then as the vines especially taper towards the top. So I try to think of like, okay, well, where would this would be traveling from that post, and it would kind of come up and then kind of go on its own, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know if it actually works, but I try. So. Can I leave enough room? Okay. Have to be fire behind there. I have noticed that you can't push these behind the walls. All right. Same. I would sit there for hours and watch everybody just building. Very therapeutic. There we go. Not cool. Yes. I think that's hilarious. I do it all the time. And in fact, Mariak was helping me the other day with the streamer bot issue and whatever. He was looking at my OBS settings and he was like, why do you have these things separated? Your audio is so separated out. And it was like, for sure. Like, oh, because I have to listen to, you know, YouTube or, you know, one of you guys building or playing, and while I'm doing mine, it's just there's just something therapeutic about it. The only thing I have to watch is that for real. All right. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to disturb the vines, so I'm gonna have to go underneath here. I just told my husband the other day, it's like, I think I need 3 screens for when everybody's streaming, and I'm like, I need to have everything up. Not gonna let me do that? Alright, what about wood? do platform. Go back in there. Man, not letting me. Any ideas? Builder people? You gonna let me do it behind it at all? Go big or go home. Man. I want to go behind it. Will they work back there? These ones? Hmm. Hmm. Let's do the long ones. Hmm. Yeah, I just didn't want to mess with the vines. I can put them back though. When in doubt, move stuff. Oh, I also forgot I was supposed to put the one stuff in here. Hmm. Now will it let me? I'm gonna have to move them anyway. Hmm. Nice. I like that. Thanks. All right, thanks. And thanks for your help. All right. Some good lighting going on. Let's finish up the balcony so we can get some more lighting out, actually pushed out into out here. So I'm thinking this across. Yeah. higher. So the Triple Ds won't be streaming this weekend, that base. But I was thinking about what I want to do. So I put a poll up in my Discord server if you guys want to answer that, so I know what I'm doing this weekend. That would be great. All right. Oh. First, let's see if it'll do it over here. No, it will not. Inside ones. Put my potted plant back for the... Has anybody... Maybe I should do a count there, huh? Oh, yeah. I know. You're fine. Like I said, I was telling you yesterday, it's like... It seems like I have two different... I have two different... Put it in here, make light. Sorry, squirreling. There's two very different sets of people that watch my stuff. It's like everybody on the weekdays and then the weekends. You know, it's like they don't ever cross usually. Except for Grandma. But she's very rarely on during the week. So. Okay, how are we gonna do this? But if everybody votes for a challenge, then I'm gonna need you guys to come up with something, because I mean, the challenge could be just as much like the oh, you know what, I could do those, right? Everybody likes to use those. It should be under my announcements. Maybe that somebody saw it. Oh, I can't go across there. Let me go back here. Doesn't want me to go behind there. Okay, well, we're gonna stick with this then. Let me know if you can't find it, because Yeah, no, I totally get it. There's family stuff, there's friends that you can only play with on the weekends because they work. I mean, I get it. And that's completely fine. Okay, so we need lighting. And Well. Go back. Okay. I don't even think that's up where it's supposed to be. Not. Should be way up, like at the very, very top. It should be, let me check mine. In the welcome section at the very top, it'll be welcome, rules, and then announcements. Should be in there. Snap, just there. Turn. Alright, well, we're leaving it. Okay, lights outside. Okay. Gonna have to go look into my settings. Need it. There. Oh, probably should cover that back up. Is that where I put it? No. I like this. I have it in announcements, but I don't know. Thank you. All right, so I'm thinking in this area, need something. Okay, but so you can see it there? That's cool. I'm just gonna have to look into her settings or something. So I'm doing that just so that I can have the light up higher so that it will reach whatever I do up there. You're the one vote I had this morning. Thank you. I was beginning to wonder if anybody was one of those, like, because I was there, it had kept, I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, so do I do the wood thing there, or do I do just a, because that's what that's going to look like. I'll do that. Not opposed to it. It is centered. Would be easier. Or I could do the wood post things. Cool. Okay. We need stairs here. That incorporate that. Maybe. You should get the one in, then you said. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I put it there because I wasn't sure if I would remember, if I would figure out how to do it in Discord. So I thought, well, I'll cover my bases. Drop that down one, right? And then let's pull you all the way over. Okay. Line you up. There. 1, 2, 3, and then the top. Okay. Nope. Wrong one. Woohoo! After all that, I should have done this one first so we wouldn't have had to move it down. Okay. Wow. Really? Okay. 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 All right. So in here, I normally just do a haul. But since I can build out and think about doing more houses, we need lots of friends in our lonely mountain. Normally I wouldn't do this here. I just wouldn't bother. But I would just lay down granite, or yeah, granite floors later. But since I want to have a seamless thing over this, I'm going to put these down. See if that can help me out. And I don't know why they're yellow. That'll work that. Oh, that one went sideways, didn't it? So what do you think in this area, guys? More housing? Just a hallway? Rain shorted a little bit. I looked at that and went, why is my heart not under adamant? A ready room? Like a war room? I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Huh. I am letting my mind mull that over. I am very, very intrigued in how I can make it happen. Basically, you're saying for the ones that live back there, then they come through here before they're going to go out to life. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You have all these creative ideas. I love it. Is that from your D&D days? Oh, but I think my thought earlier that I don't know if I finished or not was If there's going to be a building challenge, then I need you to come up with it. Somebody. Or is the seed that I want to build that elven room in, or the thing that I want to do in that elven room, enough of a challenge? Yeah. Okay. So, it would still be needing a roof and all of that. We need to figure out how to put that into play over there. See what I did there? We would still do a roof here. Let's go pretty. Come out. That's what I want it to do. Bed. Okay. Get it. No. This way. Completely level. Hmm. Yeah, let me see how that looks. Is that gonna erase my stairs? Hmm. Alright, so we need to push you back. Reduce ways to you. And stay in alignment. Just down. Oh. I needed to stop that corner. Okay. Did you hear the game? It's okay. Shh. That's gonna. But what can we do? Could do angles and bring them out for each thing. Just gonna have to go around. Go all the way. That's weird. Why is it? That was before, huh? had it and then it popped out. Hmm. Oof. Okay. I think I got some in. Add you. Come on. Oh, come on. Did you see it pop right at the last second? Ah. I cannot click that fast. Okey-dokey. Riveting TV right now, guys. I apologize. Done. Come on, really? Okay, I'm gonna go up then. To the foundation that those are putting, and there's no way I'm removing those stairs to get to that foundation, so up a little bit. Does that look off to me? I don't know. It's what it is. Let's let's do over here. Go here. Here we go again. Let's skip up, huh? Why? Maybe there's a setting that it goes away once you've read the announcement. No thanks. Oh, okay. I will put that in RTM chat if anybody else is missing it. Guide RTM. Ooh, Axebeard is live? What's Axebeard doing? How long are we going? We're going 2:45. All right, let me wrap up this ceiling and then we'll come back to this. Next week or this weekend if we can't decide what I'm doing. Whatever the poll decides. What is Axebeard doing? Hardcore. So his gameplay? I can't skip the other side. Okay, move this. And this new update. There it is. Back. Go this way. Gonna go completely over. That. Up there. Hmm. Yeah. There you go. You? Okay. I can't shimmy shimmy. I need room to move. Oh, come on, come on, we almost did it. Oh. Like jumps right over it. Eyes going cross-eyed trying to see that. Ugh. Yeah, no, you're not right. Ooh. I could just reach in there right now. Okay, you know what? Where I want you, you're just slightly lower, but that's okay. Be okay with that right now. This is no worries. I'm about to get off anyway. Just finishing this last one and then we're done. So, thanks for hanging out, Eppers. What? Good with that right now. Want it pinned up so I can come back to it and next week or Saturday. Or when I get off here. So stay tuned. If I couldn't leave it alone over the weekend because my brain wouldn't leave it alone, then I finished it and I will upload a video and on YouTube. So. All right, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch this for 7 more minutes. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. We will be back and we will finish this ready room. So hop over to Axe Theater. Let me see if you're on Twitch right now. See if I can figure out how to do a raid. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Do a raid. Anybody know how to do a raid? Is that it? Oh, raid. Raid channel. Beard. Start raid. It might just be me. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time I jump on Saturday. Bye.